This is Kate Beckinsale. You're listening to Baconsale.
Hey guys, imagine you're trapped on a desert island, but you see there's this grocery store. Now, in the store, you meet the girl. She's in like 8 out of 10 of your dreams. But you look at her cart and you see 5 feral cats. How long would you wait until you ate the bathroom floor sandwich?
This is going to sound so weird to anyone who has not listened to
my nose is bleeding.
Wow.
Thanks, Zach.
Yeah, thanks, Zach.
That was a blast from the past.
And welcome, listener, to Baconsale. I'm Joel.
I'm Kent.
And I'm Zack.
We'd like to thank you for listening to our last show, our 2023 predictions.
We look forward to being right and also are scared of being right.
Already with football? Zach, you're out of the running.
Just come on.
Joel, you and I, we're pretty head-to-head.
Yeah, but here's the thing, too, is I thought we were being insensitive with celebrity death predictions.
Yeah.
But you guys in the comments, that was kind of shocking. I had to delete a lot of them.
Rude.
Yes, and I'm sorry. Sometimes that just happens. We have to keep things family friendly here on Baconsale.
I don't always. We can't definitely.
But we try.
Sure
We try. That's the point, is that we try.
We do.
Especially on episodes like today. Because I was going to say, the predictions that I want to talk about today, what are we talking about today? Zach?
Well, it's a little bit different than it has been in the past, but we are delving a little bit into the psyche of Baconsale. We want to see, what would Baconsale do?
Woo-hoo! The return of what would Baconsale do?
What would Baconsale twa?
No.
No.
No, if you haven't been a longtime listener of Baconsale, this probably doesn't mean anything to you, but we did this one originally back on episode 76, What Would Baconsale Do? Yeah. Followed by episode 107, What Would Baconsale Do? And then we also had a time in episode 211 and 217 where we then did kind of What Would Baconsale Do, but on Jacob. And so that was kind of fun to do with Dr.
Dark.
Matt.
It got real dark.
Got real dark when you get inside Jacob's head.
And by the way, nice delivery on that intro, Zach, because that was very Jacob-esque.
Okay.
That was.
Anytime. I don't have a Jacob impression. I really don't. No. Other than I just say, hey, guys.
Hey,
really excited.
I'm really excited about this.
Really excited about this next category.
I love you, Jake.
Miss you, Jake. But these types of episodes are kind of on the cuff, off the fly, psychoanalytic moments at looking
for
at
example,
our heads.
Do you have any notes?
No.
I don't either.
It's just weird. It's weird for me not to take any notes about this other than the episodes that they were on. That's all I have.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's a time where we get asked random questions and then we have to answer them. And it's one of those that we love when you play along with us because, you know, it's fun to hear your answers as well.
And
on
please don't judge us. Like, we're making some snap judgments here.
Judge us a little bit.
Like we're doing.
Yeah, we have
Judge away.
not pre-prepared for this. This is going to be, you're going to see some insights here, some mental insights into
Can I
us.
make a confession?
Please.
Yes.
I went back and I listened to the first one we did, episode 76, and that was in season 2. I don't know if a lot of people knew, but I was single at that time. I was becoming single at that time.
Yes.
You were becoming single.
Yeah, I was just barely divorced within a month of that.
Okay.
And so there were a lot of hypotheticals of, like, if you ran into a girl at the grocery store and she had this in her cart.
Kent's like, I'm in.
No.
If you ran into a grocery store, I'm in.
I rejected almost every one of them.
For example, you were asked if there was a girl who approached
Zach.
you and she was an 8 out of 10 and she had a shopping cart filled with yogurt. You said you'd be fine with it.
Yeah. I'd be a little worried about regularity.
You weren't in, you weren't out, you were fine.
Yeah.
Because of yogurt.
Well, listen, I really put my foot down at dog food.
That was the first one, or second one, I think.
Yeah, and so I was really kind of picky, and here's the problem. I think I've dated far worse than any situation that could have come up in those shows.
What was hilarious about those as well, especially the shopping cart examples, is how instant Joel was about explaining away what was ever in the cart.
Yep.
Oh, it's probably for a friend. It's not hers.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be for her mom.
I'm
Just
accepting
someone that buys gifts a
I'm
lot.
accepting of people.
Sure.
It has, I mean, you could argue it's denial, but, you know,
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's great.
Nile is a river. But and we've turned the reins over to Zach in this regard. So thank you, Zach, for doing the heavy lifting this
We
time.
appreciate it.
Forewarning, this isn't as messed up as Jacob's. His work.
Will there be cannibalism?
I don't think so. But like,
That's too bad.
that's on you guys.
Yeah.
If you go there again, this is
I'll take it
a look
there.
into your psyche. I'm just here to ask the questions, man.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what I've decided to do.
All right.
In the past, there have been certain style and types of questions. I'm going to go ahead and group those together. We're going to have a few rounds.
Oh, there's like organization?
Yeah, there's some organization here.
Wow.
These rounds are going to be
Because like with Jacob, it was like,
Yes.
hey, do you want $1 million? Would you like to murder somebody? And it was like, wait, what?
It's like, if you could go back to college, what would you do? And then if your mom murdered somebody, would you help her hide the body?
Yes. Mine are going to be maybe a little more streamlined. And between each round, I will present you with a more serious moral quandary.
Oh, I don't like that. That's serious
more
we're here for
quandaries?
tonight.
Let's get started here. The first category is called the Sorcerer's Exchange.
What?
You have been approached by a sorcerer who has a deal for you. Several deals. You have to choose.
Wait, how do we know? What does he look like?
Whether you will take... have you seen Return of Jafar?
Yeah.
He's like that, but yellow.
Okay.
That doesn't help me.
All right, a sorcerer appears, and he
Okay.
goes, I have an offer for you.
That's his voice. It sounds just like you.
Yeah. Oh. Zack the sorcerer. Okay. Go on.
I will give you super strength,
He's the sorcerer of the Western.
but in exchange, you have to give up your sense of taste and smell. Do you accept the deal?
Wait, so he'll give us super strength.
Super strength, you lose your
Like
sense
Superman
of taste
levels of strength.
and smell.
So basically, we're Superman with COVID.
Oh. Taste and smell?
Super strength.
Absolutely
Taste
not.
So, like-
and smell.
In a world where superheroes do not
world.
exist, I could be a superhero.
No, you are literally living today as presently constituted.
I will go off the record saying no. Absolutely not.
No.
I would not do
Is
that.
food too good?
Well, one of my big pleasures in life is tasting new things and trying new things, like going to a restaurant and being like, this looks delicious today, I'm going to try it, and loving it. Now, and then with the smell thing, I'm largely affected by smell. Like if I'm watching a movie
Yeah.
and there's like someone with bad breath next to me, the movie is then I'm having an issue with it. Whereas on the other hand, love perfume. One of my
Okay,
favorite
Joel.
things.
All right, but you're
Freshly baked bread.
Someone double parked blocking your car. Is a sandwich going to get you out of that situation?
I could
It's
taste
sure
their
not.
car and know who the
please
driver
don't lick
is.
other people's cars.
Your child has thrown a toy under the couch, and you have to quickly retrieve this. Lift up the couch. There you go.
I'm pretty sure I can lift up a couch now, Zach.
Can you?
Yes, I just did the other day.
Joel.
No, the robot vacuum was stuck under the couch. Stupid Yuffie was stuck under the couch again, and I had to lift up the couch.
Like
Listen,
Final Fantasy?
Smallville. Yeah.
Maybe I am a
you
superhero.
You just lift the couch.
Yes. You guys don't lift a corner of a couch to get something from underneath you. So like you do the thing where you hold it up like, hurry, kids, hurry, hurry.
It's in a hard to find spot.
Imagine never telling your children hurry. Imagine
I'd still
never
tell them to
worrying
hurry.
if you're going to crush your child's skull under a couch.
No.
I'd be careful. But no, I'm saying no.
Joel, I know you like to move people a lot, right?
I like
you
to
get
move
asked,
it.
You get asked for favors, and imagine if you had super strength, you could move things so quickly.
But can't you forget, I also have the super strength of my knees starting to give out and my shoulders starting to give out. So people are going to stop asking me to move.
So you just rather not
Ken,
help.
If you have super strength, you'll be the guy with the truck. People will be contacting you constantly, be like, hey, can you move this for me?
But it'll
Hey,
be
can you move
super
this for me?
easy. I'm like, hey, as long as you put all your clothes into a box and not just leave them on hangers, we're fine.
No, that's just it, Kent. It's not going to be a thing of strength. You're still going to make 20 trips because it's going to be like, here's a magazine and a loofah. Take that out to the truck. And you're like, this is a waste of my powers.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to have anything
I will
boxed
throw
up.
them through the window. I will shatter anything with that super strength. Listen, I like having taste. I like having smell. But to be one of a kind in 7 billion to have super strength and be a superhero, yeah, I would sacrifice.
A superhero with body odor that doesn't know it.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, there's a weakness
Like
with every hero.
we can call him to move this mountain off this lamb over here, but he stinks.
CrossFit over there smells real bad.
Wait, am I my same size and still really strong? Or do I have, am I ripped?
You are your same size.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. I think that's fine because it's like deceptively strong. You know?
You always have been.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would give it up for strength.
You'd never, ever smell like the baby smell ever again, Kent. That wonderful baby smell.
I'm 41. I'm not having new babies anytime. Grandkids?
Grandkids. You will never be able to smell your grandkid's head.
Or anything else.
Or their diapers.
There's benefits.
There's
Yeah,
benefits
true
there,
story.
too,
Yeah, give me strength.
All right.
Give me smell.
Fine. He also offers you the power of teleportation.
Yes.
However, in
Tier 1
exchange, you must give up your ability to sleep.
Do we still need sleep? Like, are we going to feel tired all the
Are
time?
we going to go insane within
You will
5
not
days?
go insane, but you will be tired.
Like, constantly tired?
Constantly tired. You can't sleep. You won't go insane.
Okay, sleep is
You
so
won't go
good.
insane.
If there's one thing I love more than my wife and kids and eating,
If there's one thing I love, it's number 7 on the list.
it's It's sleeping. I do love a good night's sleep and waking
Or
up. Or
a Sunday nap.
Oh, yeah.
That's a top 5 thing.
Imagine. Well, and I don't know if you remember the movie Phenomenon, Ken.
Try to forget.
By John Travolta.
Phenomenon.
That movie from back in 95.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. But he gets this power of the brain where he doesn't have to sleep anymore. And so he just reads all night. And I just think how boring would that be to be the only person awake and reading? How lonely that would be. So no, thank you. I will sleep and not take the power of teleportation.
You can never sleep again.
Never sleep again.
But you don't go crazy, but you're
You won't
tired.
go
But you have bags under your eyes.
Constantly be tired.
Yeah. But does caffeine work?
Well, imagine a sleep deprived person teleporting.
It's like, I'm going to go to Cancun, and then you end up in, like, I don't know, Taiwan.
Being sleepy and never getting able to scratch that itch would be a nightmare.
Once again, oh my gosh, I love Sunday nap so much.
So, yeah. Are you going to take it?
I don't actually love teleportation.
You do.
You don't like teleportation?
It's a tier 2 power.
No, shut up. He likes it. He likes it. He just doesn't like it when compared to flying. Because for the decades now, we've had this battle going of teleportation versus flying.
I don't need much sleep, and I can handle very little sleep.
You don't sleep very much.
as it is.
Right?
Yeah. You go to bed at 4 and wake up at 6.
That's about it. And then because I'm teleporting everywhere, Joel. No, I want to keep sleep. I'm going to keep sleep on this one.
Sleep.
So taste and smell
That said,
are disposable.
My video game backlog is huge. Netflix, there's always something to watch. Maybe with no sleep, I could catch up.
Who needs sleep?
Yeah,
you're
no,
never gonna get it.
I'm going to keep sleep.
You're going to keep sleep.
Zack, you got my reference.
Yeah. What's that for?
Yeah.
There we go. What about... Again, Joel is team teleportation.
He's team. Like myself.
I'm sorry, I like myself.
Boring.
Kent, I offer you.
Okay.
I mean, this is for you as well, Joel. But Kent, I offer you the ability to fly, but in exchange, you have to give up your ability to walk on land.
Oh,
You can never walk on land. You're constantly hovering
all day.
You're basically Dr. Manhattan.
It's like a moving escalator, which we all want every day, just like George Costanza wanted back in the day. Yeah, I would be flying. I would just be floating.
You'd never feel sand between your toes.
I can touch the ground, right? I can touch the ground. I just can't walk on it or run.
You are never on land. You're constantly flying.
Ooh, that feels creepy, doesn't it?
Always. You are just in.
How do you sleep?
You are an
you
eternal.
Just teleport.
You're an eternal floating.
That feels so weird. Yep.
That's like the gentleman.
Yeah.
You're one of the gentlemen from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Honestly, with no sleep, I would become one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me flying.
Really?
Joel, what would you do?
Now, that's a little more difficult because I could still be basically a normal person, just always. But here's the thing. I mean, sand on your feet, swimming. Could you swim?
You will say yes in the sense that you are propelling yourself through the water.
Oh, that's cool.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, flight, it's cool.
It's tier 1.
But not being able to
Teleporting's
touch
better.
the ground. Could I ride a roller coaster?
No.
I don't think so.
You can float up.
Well, there's restraints in a roller coaster.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out.
scrutinized you, Zach. I don't know if you knew this.
You are on the roller coaster, but your hiney can't touch the seat because you're just held in by the restraint.
And when the rocket finally breaks down, you won't die. So,
but flying would be pretty cool. You know what? I think, and I still have my sense of smell, and I can still sleep. But how do I sleep? I just float above a bed.
Yeah, just float.
That is creepy.
Snuggie.
You gonna do it?
Can I hug people?
Yes.
But he's not strong enough to lift him up.
No, you're not Superman.
No,
it's like a horizontal. He's horizontal. They're vertical.
I'm a regular strength now.
You can smell.
Yeah.
But you can't lift anybody up.
He's like a balloon being lifted up as he's trying to hold on to him.
You know what? I'm getting older. My knees are giving out.
Sure.
I'll take flying. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Someone just asked you to move again. Okay.
Modest Mouse over here is floating on. And finally, Joel.
Finally, the sorcerer category.
Yeah, but finally for the sorcerer category. I'm not saying you're not this already, Joel. But a sorcerer offers you to be the world's best athlete. However,
I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
The world's greatest athlete.
You sweat a lot. No, however, you have to give up your ability to read.
To read?
You're the world's best athlete.
We're talking.
How am I going to read the labels on the creatine?
We're talking text messages.
Can't read.
So wait, what's the pros here?
You are LeBron James, Tom Brady,
and you're making so much
Messi.
money. But people could read to you.
They could read to me.
You could have a posse to read to you.
No, I find too much joy in reading. I'm perfectly happy
You
not
have
being an
audiobooks.
athlete. That's true. But I'm perfectly happy not being an athlete now and reading. That I think flipping that on its side would not be enjoyable for me. There's too many things out there that I enjoy reading. Subtitles on movies. I put them on now.
Yeah, me too.
And I read.
That's not because you enjoy reading, Joel. That's
audiobooks.
We're getting old.
There's Audible.
I know, but there's something about picking up a book and holding it and reading it that's so satisfying.
All right.
But the world's greatest athlete, I mean, I get rich,
Yeah.
Sure.
but everyone would know I was illiterate.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on this one.
Gonna pass. I don't think people would find out. Leah Michelle's
Oh,
illiterate.
they'd find
Nobody
out.
knows.
I've seen those wasn't that Rocky 2 where he can't read well, can't read lines, and so yeah, fired.
Kent?
I don't care about being an athlete. When I was 12, I wanted to be in the NBA.
Sure.
I had practice every day in the backyard on the sports court. But now I just don't care, and I feel like it would be time consuming as well. You know, I'm strong enough.
You have the ability
I'm
to
smart
play
enough.
a game and be rich.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I would rather read. It's a simple pleasure, and I would like to keep it.
All right. Congratulations, nerds. You can still read.
Yay!
All right. I would like to say, I should have said this up front, but credit where credit's due. There are two big thank yous that I need to give for the compilation of this list of questions that I have. First of all is to ChatGPT. Yes.
What?
You used AI to generate some of these questions?
AI generated questions.
Wow.
At least,
Horrifying.
At least to start. These questions, I generated like 50 some odd questions from a AI generator. And then Honey Mustard herself went through here and she made them make sense.
Lovely.
So,
Well, I am curious though, like when you did that, like how much changing had to be done, or was it
some of them
pretty
were
good?
Some of them were removed entirely. Some of them were simply used as inspiration, and some with a couple tweaks were able to make it in. I would say overall 40 to 60%, depending on the question.
Okay.
Were there any that just flew through though that were like, that's a good one, let's keep it?
Couple, yeah.
Okay.
For sure. All right. Now, that was the Sorcerer's Exchange. We're in between categories now, so I'm going to give you a moral quandary.
A serious moral
no.
quandary? I don't like those.
Yes, it was a little bit.
We don't get serious often here on Bake and Sell.
You're a genie, and a man comes to you
So serious.
Like Return to Jafar.
wishing for $1 million.
Okay.
However, you know if he gets the money, he will use it to fund a nefarious organization. Do you give the money or let him use it for evil?
What? There wasn't an or there.
Wait. Sounds like an and. Is this an AI question?
This is an AI question.
In that case, yes and no.
No, you don't give him the money.
Do you give the money and let him use it for
Although if
evil?
I'm a genie, I'm bound. Do I have a choice?
Yeah, you have to.
Apparently, you lose your genie powers? I don't know.
I mean, unless it's like a cat's paw situation where you knew that if you gave the money, it would curse them
Probably
at some
so.
point. But yeah, you would have to give the money.
You're bound. You're bound by
you're
those
bound.
genie
As long
bracelets.
as he gave me my freedom by the third wish.
I'm
Please.
free!
Because that's how it works.
Again, it wasn't all winners from the AI.
Thank you for that example.
There we go. The proof, the answer to your question.
Right.
All right, next up, Honey calls this the genie in a bottle, baby. Now, you are rummaging through your relatives' things. We'll say, you're cleaning out a house and you find this odd-looking lamp. You, of course, try to polish it off to see what's
This is
written on there.
completely different from a sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
Totally different.
Just a lot of magic happening.
And a genie pops out. A genie grants you 3 wishes.
Wait, what does he look like?
He probably have you seen Return of Jafar?
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen Kazam?
Yes.
He looks a lot like that, except for instead of it being Shaquille O'Neal, it's Larry Bird.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
A genie,
3 wishes. That makes sense.
a
3
genie
pointers.
grants you 3 wishes, but with a catch. With each wish, someone you know will randomly die.
Someone we pick or someone we know?
Someone you know.
This is randomly. You can't pick them.
Somebody you know will die.
Okay.
Do you make your wishes?
Someone
It's
we
not
know.
what you wish for. It's would you even make the wishes?
You're saying not necessarily like a family member, just someone we know.
Someone you know. Could
So
be,
it could be like, the guy I met at the grocery store the other day and struck up a conversation.
could be a mailman. Could be me.
Here's what I predict.
level of knowing though?
No. The karma involved in this question is way too deep. And here's the thing. You're going to have to play the odds. The first person is going to be some distant relative. Okay. Or maybe your kid's teacher or whatever.
Sure.
Aw.
Make the wish all day.
I like
okay?
them.
So, and number 2, number 2, you may not know because it could be a close family member and then you'd regret it forever. Right. And you would be guilty But then also you would never know if it would be some random person that you met. Is it better to live with guilt on a second wish or not wish at all?
If you got riches,
would we be the guy asking for $1 million that does evil?
That really goes into the psyche of what would you wish for that's worth an acquaintance, potentially
basically destroying your soul. Is that what we're saying?
Sure.
My first wish would be that no one dies after my second and third wish.
Oh, you can't wish for that.
Joel, do you make any wishes?
No.
None at all.
No, of course.
No, I could not be responsible for someone I know to die.
Yeah.
That'd be too heavy.
So I guess what's your integrity worth, right?
Like,
What is your soul?
Even if I didn't hear anything, like if this is someone I met in college years ago and haven't talked to and they died, I didn't know, I'd still, when I made that wish, I'd know I probably affected someone very deeply.
Yeah.
So no, I would not wish.
Or, because horrible things happen every day, you would blame yourself for anything that you heard, right?
Yeah. It's like, Aunt Matilda died. And I'm like, probably me.
Yeah.
Did you kill her? Kind of.
But you should see my Ferrari. It's great.
So it's kind of like inadvertent murder.
But also, Kent,
Yes.
also, can I put this out there on the table?
Yeah.
You could say something like, I wish that cancer was cured. And no one got cancer anymore. You could save millions and sacrifice some random person that you know.
There's going to be a question like that later.
Well, then I won't get into it here.
I'll feel judged if I say I'll make a wish. So I'm also going to...
You will make... but let's be honest. You'll make one wish.
I'll make one wish.
You'll make one wish. And like an ancillary person.
Yeah, because...
Wait, his Aunt Celery is going to die? What? It's Celery?
It's pronounced celery. Sorry.
No, because I feel like the genie, it will be like this karmic thing where it will be someone that is that I don't know, right? I mean, that I've met, but I don't really know.
Sure.
So I'll be tempted to make another wish.
Right.
Because I'll think they escalate by 3.
And then the second
but 2
time
could be really bad.
The second time it's me.
R.I.P. Misty Mountains.
Then the third time it's your kid.
Listen, I'll make one wish.
One wish.
Yeah.
Okay.
None
Joel.
for me.
And
Okay.
I wish for my smell and my taste back.
Oh!
Okay. Same question.
Loopholes.
Yeah.
Same question. We'll do a little bit of a lightning round through various scenarios that are a little less...
The Genie. This is the Genie Plus
only
section.
slightly less grim. Genie Plus. Okay. Same deal. You get your wishes. However, every time you wish for something, someone you know will lose a finger.
Just a finger?
Just a finger.
Is it painful?
Yep. They lost a finger.
No, I mean, like... I mean,
That one just fell off.
Sometimes it's like... It's like, oh, my pinky.
It's not like losing your car keys.
Like, is
It's
it
like
bloody?
an industrial accident,
Yeah.
probably something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. They lose a
Oh.
finger.
I would make a wish.
Okay.
And then I'd find out who lost a finger, and I'd make a wish for their behalf.
But then someone else loses a finger.
And then I would find that third person or second person, make a wish on their behalf.
Yeah, but then there's still another person.
And that
missing a finger.
last person sucks to be them.
So hold on. You start the process. You get one wish, and you're like, I wish for... What would you wish for?
So it'd probably be
Denial.
something like, I wish for amazing investing sense.
Okay, so-
like being able to predict investments.
You are now an investment wizard, and an ant is missing a finger, and then you go to another wish, and you're like, "Hey, I wish for my aunt to have her finger back," and like,
No. I would literally go to them and say, "Hi, I'm sorry you lost a finger. It is because of me. I will help you get whatever wish you want." And then what happens is it gets to the end, but I'm already a really good investor, so whoever gets the last, I'll be like, "All right, you get $1 million."
At some point, you're just buying someone off.
Hold on. You want to become a smart investor? You don't just want $1 billion? Why would you want
He wants to work.
I want to work.
Paw.
I want to work
Kent.
until retirement.
Monkey's paw.
Same.
I'm just thinking about the fact that one lump sum never goes pretty well, and I'm like, if I have a continuous stream of income, that will make me more comfortable.
Zach, we could all stand to lose a finger. So 3 wishes all
Three
day.
wishes
All
Yeah.
day.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody.
I got extra fingers. It's fine. But just remember me. Remember me with your wish.
Yeah. Well, Joel will help you invest in cryptocurrency.
Guys, if I always
the market crash.
look, if I always know a sure thing, I'm good.
Kent's over here like, I'm going to be the richest man on earth. And Joel's over here like, you ever heard Dave Ramsey?
Your daily money makeover.
Okay, same situation, but with each wish,
That money's got to come from somewhere, Kent.
Don't steal it from me.
with each wish, someone you know turns into a chicken.
Permanently?
Yep.
This is good. Oh, but that's a short life.
Sure.
That could be eaten.
No, it's basically you just death sentence them. The person you know is now gone.
Yeah.
Your Aunt Celery, Kent, could end up being a chicken.
Chickens, by the way, have a lifespan of 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, but they'll be free range. It's not like they'll be, have a
Will
sad
they be?
life.
Because they'll be walking across the street and turn into a chicken, and then they find out
Why
what
did the
happens
chicken
when you get
cross
to
the
other
road?
side. Yeah.
There we go.
Because
No, I wouldn't do this.
This is like witchcraft.
I can't give investment tips to chickens.
But if they lose a finger when they're chickens, it's not so bad.
No, it's just a talon.
That's a nightmare scenario. That is like medieval witchcraft stuff, and that feels too cruel.
too cruel.
Yeah.
That's a step too far.
Yeah, it's a step too far.
Is it cruel to be kind, though?
What's kind?
Joel, never.
No
way.
Yeah, no, that's a death sentence. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, what if you just give someone the hiccups forever?
Forever?
They'll get the hiccups. They'll never recover.
So we don't get the hiccups, though, right?
No, somebody gets the hiccups.
Like all the time.
Again,
Uncomfortable.
me. You get your wish.
But it could also be my first crush in elementary school. She could get the hiccups forever, and I would never know.
Doesn't she deserve them?
And she would
I don't
constantly
know
be
if
going
Stephanie
to the
Nichols
doctor.
even knows. I don't know what she's doing now.
So someone is tormented every day, every waking moment.
They would not be able to sleep. They would not be able to eat. Like this would be they'd be studied by doctors and poked and prodded. No, I'm not wishing that on someone else.
One wish just to see.
You are the one. You are testing the waters at every turn. Okay, you get your wishes.
Joel, I'm so sorry.
What'd you do to me?
Baconsale's over.
Once again, with
Can you imagine being a podcaster and having hiccups?
Oh, man.
I would just not do that thing.
Yeah.
Three guys can avoid a basement at some point.
Can they?
Same deal. 3 wishes, but someone randomly will uncontrollably purr every time they're happy.
That's kind of cute.
Can I get more than 3 wishes?
You just wanna do that to everybody around you?
Yeah.
Like, man, Kent's done really well for himself.
Oh, see? Cuddle up next to me,
soothing.
Zach.
That's soothing.
Zach, could you do that a little bit more for the listener?
Let's all do it.
Hold on. I got to pad my paws. Right? Like
Need the
this.
bread.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm okay with this one. I'd make wishes.
So wait. So hold on. Your team just won the Super Bowl. And everyone's like, yeah, I knew it. He did it.
Well, they're still yelling, but it's happening as well.
You're going on Space Mountain.
You're walking your daughter down the aisle.
You're petting a cat. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that me or you?
Yeah, 3 wishes.
Yeah, I'm okay with that one. That's almost a pleasant thing, and you could join the circus. Sure. It's Billy, the purring cat.
Someone that makes purring sounds.
And finally, someone randomly, of course, will have their nose double in size for your wishes.
That's mean. People get really self-conscious about their noses.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Oh, yeah.
Double in size.
Double in size.
People-
You know what?
people
I want
like-
you to be a plastic surgeon.
I love how
Plastic
you're
sur-
trying to wish people out of the torment that you've caused them.
No, I'm not. Okay, so the whole thing is I become rich and then I pay for their plastic surgery. So
With
double
your
in size.
investments.
Yeah. With my investments, my smart investing, my daily money.
And your
Michael.
your rhinoplasty investments.
Yes. So yes, I would do this one because it's fixable. It's not a permanent thing. They could do-
It's a self-confidence thing, though.
but I could take care of it. I'll find out whose nose
What if you
suddenly
never?
grew.
What if you never find out?
Then no big deal.
But big deal indeed. Yeah, 3 wishes.
Let's say you get your first wish, and then because you get fame and notoriety, and then you become friends with Adam Driver. Like you're going to potentially do that to him.
So you're saying someone did this to him?
Can that nose grow any bigger?
Hey,
Twice the size.
stop.
All right. Now, that is the end of the G section. It's interesting to see where your lines
Now
are.
we're going to go to gin. But from
Not the
sources-
drink, but the gene.
Wizards.
Okay. And now let's go to a AI-generated moral dilemma.
Oof.
You
This will make sense.
are the captain of a ship, and a huge storm is approaching. You have the option to sacrifice one crew member to appease the sea gods and
Jonah.
save the ship.
I sacrificed Jonah.
But you have to decide who it will be. Do you sacrifice the cook and risk going hungry, or the navigator and risk getting lost at sea?
Now that's a good moral quandary.
There you go.
I think we already talked about my love for taste.
But you're getting rid of the navigator?
Yeah, but I can navigate by the stars.
Well, just like if you got rid of the cook, you could try to cook, but people will be very unhappy, and you may die.
They're not doing gourmet meals on the ships. Wait, is this like a nowadays ship or like an old pirate ship?
It doesn't matter. A cook is a specialist,
It's
right?
it's something that's happening today.
like a cruise
so
ship?
it's because if
like a
you get
yacht.
someone else to cook, They could not cook the meat enough, right? And poison everybody.
Oh, everyone basically knows you cook meat until it's done.
Are we sure?
Worst case scenario, you get dry chicken.
That's a bad scenario, Joel.
That chicken could have been Ken Cilia.
Celery.
Aunt Celery.
I don't know, Ken. Do you have a strong
Yeah, no,
opinion?
the cook has to go, and I hate to say it.
Cook has to go?
Yeah,
Okay.
because if we're lost at sea, like that's a horrible fate.
How long are we going to be at sea?
Well, if you're lost at sea, you're lost at sea,
That's a
right?
good point. I'm going to agree with Kent here because I don't know the duration of where we're going or what we're doing.
I picture like a month.
I've looked at navigation controls on a ship and I do not understand them.
You take GPS to get to my house, and you've been to my house.
It's not that I take GPS to get to your house.
You forget.
I do the ETA.
You rely on GPS.
I don't. It's the ETA. That's what I rely on. That's how I can tell you guys I'm going to be there in 20 minutes. Order without me. No, I would agree because even as the captain of the ship, I can go down and, well, of course, I think if I was a captain of the ship, I have some navigation skills too. But cooking definitely is a skill I have.
You just bark orders. It's fine.
That makes sense.
And is anyone going to complain about my cooking when I'm the captain of the ship? No.
Good logic.
Or they're going overboard. That was deep.
That was deep. Thanks, AI.
Very. Okay. Let's go and talk aliens for a moment. Gentlemen, an alien spacecraft, giant alien spacecraft.
Like
has
Independence
landed,
Day?
It's landed on Earth. Independence Day meets what's War of the Worlds.
Okay.
Okay. It's of course it lands on Earth, and you discover quickly it has the intent to destroy the planet. However, they've offered you a deal, you individually, of course. This is two alternate scenarios. They approach you and you alone, and say, if someone can defeat our champion in a game of rock paper scissors, we will spare the planet. Would you volunteer? Would you take that deal?
Wait, but what other option is there?
Yeah.
You don't.
If
You
we
don't
say
put
no, are they
yourself
going to
forward.
conquer the planet?
You have the chance to
But what I'm saying is, they came to me alone, and said this. If I say no, will they just go to someone else?
Well, we'll take it back.
Or would you volunteer someone else to do it for
Let's
you?
just say
world-
they put it out there. They put it out there and say we will say we'll put our champion forward. Whoever is willing to step up, we'll fight.
Joel,
them.
would you volunteer me
would you
to fight for the
volunteer?
fate of the planet, or would you volunteer yourself? Because yourself, that's the pressure. But with me, you're kind of just hoping. So that's the question I'm asking myself.
But I'm saying, if I could say, oh, you know what? Give me a second. I Google the World Paper Rock Scissor Championship, Rock Paper Scissor Champion, and then have them do it.
Yeah, but you gave up teleporting, so you can't get him there.
Would you volunteer? Would you put yourself forward? The world relies on
save
your
the world.
rock paper scissors abilities.
Are you guys aliens? Because you're both looking at me like this is an actual question I need to answer.
Yeah.
That was your alien voice, Zack?
Yeah.
He's drunk. That's why they landed.
Now we're in a David Lynch film. Yeah, I mean, my chance is just as good as anyone's, right?
But if you lose,
it's
maybe the universe.
It's best of three, right? I mean, that's universally
and is
known.
it on 3 or is it after 3?
I think it's probably
That matters.
after 3. Everyone
Also,
does
do they have the
shoot.
same paper, rock, and scissors?
Yeah, what happens if they have appendages that like have
Laser.
12 fingers and they're like,
Yeah.
This is a
snarf flat. Your
What do their hands look like, Zach?
They look a lot like ours, but they're more
Or
like a
could they
Simpsons
form
hand. They're missing
scissors?
one.
Right? Yeah.
They turned their hand into legitimate.
I feel like they'd be
scissors.
cheating. I feel like they cheat.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, they're telekinesis.
Yeah.
They
know how.
telepathy.
And everything like that.
Yeah. But I'll put on my tinfoil hat and I'd go for it.
But imagine saving the world
Yep.
through Rochambeau.
Imagine the investment opportunities I'd have.
But what if you lost?
If I lost, well, the planet's doomed anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have as good a shot as anyone. Let's
You'll
do
take
this.
it.
Somebody's got to
Sure.
do it. Yes.
Oh,
me too.
I love it.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Okay, you've won. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
The world is safe.
You're welcome, everyone.
However, you mentioned these aliens. They don't play fair, and so they've said, "Fine, you win, but we need more information about the humans. We want to abduct somebody. Therefore, we are asking you, champion, to choose. We understand that you have a podcast.
Uh-oh.
You have two choices. One,
I thought we were going to pick anyone in the world.
give up yourself, or two, give up one of your co-hosts.
Is this for good?
Who do you choose?
We don't know if they're
no, it's
testing.
just
We
like-
don't know if it's malicious.
They want to
It's like
abduct
Travis
him.
Walton. They're going to abduct him.
They
and
want to
then drop
experiment on him.
I hate that scene.
I know.
We don't know what's going to happen. There will be experimentation, but they will live. Do you offer up yourself or one of your bacon sale co-hosts?
So you're saying we have all the glory in the world because we just saved the entire population. And then we have to do a horrible thing by saying, look, they needed somebody. I volunteered my buddy over here. It's about time he does his
I thought
part.
you were going to say you could send up whoever, you had to pick someone in the world, like someone to go, and I'd be like, Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
He's basically one of you already.
Not on the podcast, though. It has to be...
So one of us.
Could it be a guest we've invited on the podcast?
Nope.
Oh.
One of us.
Zach, sending myself.
You're going to go.
Strictly for the experience.
That's
Look at
noble.
you.
And it may be scary, but I'm the kind of person that, like, if I get bit by a zombie, I want people to let me turn.
No.
I want to see what it's like.
I've told you time and time again.
Joel, please let me turn.
No.
What if it's an amazing experience?
I've already decided this. If we get in a zombie apocalypse, I'm actually just going to kill you. Just because so you never come back.
Joel, you're supposed to save me.
I'm just taking care of that. Well, either you want to turn or you're going to bite me in every scenario we've done. So I'm just going to
just put me in a field somewhere and let me just turn into a zombie.
I just think you should start praying that they never actually show that's going to happen on the news because I'm going to come for you after that.
Wow. Is that a question?
No.
You just volunteered a lot of information.
Clearly.
All right, Joel, what would you do?
This is a difficult one because I obviously would not put any burden on you guys, but I do have my family I need to consider, and I can't. If I never come back to my wife and kids, it's going to really affect them.
Yeah, but you will have that on your conscience.
You know what?
Zach never returns, Joel.
Maybe.
We don't know.
I'll probably
You're
be
taking that
fine.
risk. You're
Probably.
taking that risk.
Who knows?
I think I'd have you guys flip a coin.
Okay.
You two.
What a horrible person.
Wow.
Zach, what would you do?
I'm so glad you asked, Kent. You and I perfectly align.
Yeah.
In that, I would absolutely send you.
Wait a minute.
No question.
Wait, why? That was horrible.
I just feel like you could take it.
No, okay, here's what we do.
I don't like the phrasing.
They can sell. I'd be like, you know what? What we do is I would say, okay, here's the deal, guys. We'll do a little paper, rock, scissors tournament between us three. Whoever loses ends up going on.
Yeah, that wasn't the question.
I just picture it.
That's what it is. If I choose, I'm going to choose by random.
The three of us chose me, right?
I didn't choose you.
I want you chose someone other than you. I want a statue.
There's two other people.
I want a statue in my honor.
Hold on.
Okay?
Kent, heads or tails?
Always tails.
Flip a coin. Okay, it's heads. It's me.
Sorry, Kent.
Sorry, Zach.
Wow. You feel like a jerk now, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think I would. If I were to ask you that, I would do some sort of tournament style thing, and between the three of us, like a paper,
Listen
rock,
to
scissors
this
tournament.
warlord over here.
No, because
here's the
then
thing,
it's still it's still chance. It's not like I'm choosing. It's just whatever fate picks.
We would discuss it amongst ourselves, and one of us would be like, "It was going to be pretty good content for the Bacon bit, though."
Hey, Joel, how does a movie end when there's like a hero and there's like a hero sacrifice, right? That could be you. It could be a noble moment. And you are just having people do paper, rock, scissors to sacrifice themselves.
You're right. I'll pack you a lunch.
It better be good. I can't taste anything.
It's going to be tuna fish with celery in it.
Well, I can't taste it anyways. It's fine.
Wait, are these stacking up on each other?
Wait, you're so strong.
Oh, yeah. Aliens have no idea what's coming to them.
That's why I sent you, Kent, the whole time. That was my secret plan.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
You're going to take over the ship.
Of course.
All right, final question in this scenario. They have done their experiments on Kent, and they're like, humans they're not worth it. We're leaving. We're out of here. We're out of here. And they fly
they're
away.
okay.
But on their way out, they send a giant asteroid to Earth.
Oh.
Wait, I saved it just a couple seconds ago.
Yeah, but they're not playing fair.
They're like, no, we're not playing fair. And keep in
Jerks.
mind, an AI wrote this. The only way
I don't like it. I don't like that.
to destroy this asteroid
Is to sacrifice the cook.
is with a nuclear bomb.
Oh.
I've seen this movie.
Yes. However, in this scenario, this nuclear bomb has to be dropped on a very populated city. And you are selected to decide. Which city would you choose?
Portland.
Jeez.
So quick.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, though, right?
Oh, no.
That wasn't even an edit.
Why?
Do you disagree?
I was thinking maybe wherever Putin lives.
That makes sense.
No. He's like, people are too alternative for me.
I'm going after evil. Where's Al Qaeda's headquarters?
You're like St. Petersburg. Yeah, Yeah, but you just
I'm taking
listen.
on- I'm taking
listen,
on-
Joel. In my defense, Putin's one bad guy. There's a lot of weird people
I'm
in
taking
Portland.
on warlords and terrortlandians. And Kent's
What?
like, they smell like granola.
Dream
Blow
of
'em
the,
up.
Dream of the 90s, my eye.
Portlandia just got canceled big time.
In a big way.
Cool. Well, there you go. There was an alien adventure.
Sorry, Oregon.
All right, this is adjacent to that idea.
Oh, really?
This is a moral dilemma. Your moral dilemma break. Written by an AI.
I do like these breaks.
You're a superhero, and you're trying to save the city from a giant robot invasion. However, the robots are controlled by a mad scientist who has a cat that you're really fond of. Do you destroy the robots and risk harming the cat, or do you let the city be destroyed and save the cat?
Wait, say that again?
AI generated.
Just break it down for me.
So you have to let a
save
city be
cat.
destroyed if you want the cat to be fine.
The
A whole
robots-
city for a cat?
The robots are controlled by a mad scientist who has a cat that you're really fond of. Do you destroy the robots and risk harming the cat, or do you let the city be destroyed and save the cat?
I destroy the robots. I destroy every robot in Portland.
That's animal cruelty. Yeah. Yeah, are they attacking Portland?
Yeah. It's actually just
Oh, the kid's going to
Yeah.
keep the cat then.
I like cats. But if it was any other city, the robots have to go.
Even San Francisco, Kent.
Oh, easy number 2. Easy number 2.
If we do it for our,
It's already been destroyed by robots.
City, our major city tiering show.
Oh, man.
The weird.
That
We
won't be
apologize
nice.
for anyone who lives in Portland and or San Francisco.
Yeah, wow.
Because they're listening to family-friendly content.
All right. Next is just 3 questions here regarding science experiments. You like science at all?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Oh,
Physics.
definitely.
Biology.
Physics. They're pretty good.
Yeah, that was actually one of my favorite subjects in school.
Okay, cool.
Biology, loved it.
I hated it. First class I ever failed. All right. So a group of scientists have hired you to participate in a time travel experiment.
Yes.
But they warn you, there's a 50% chance you'll return the same age and a 50% chance you'll return 30 years older.
Older?
Would you go through with it?
50-50 chance.
You have a chance to go through
Where am I
time.
traveling to?
Your choice. You're just helping with the experiment.
So this is like in Avengers Endgame when they're
Oh,
trying
please don't use that as
No, I'm
a
just saying
time
that
travel
This
example.
is a visual thing, but they're trying to get time travel correct, and he brings him back as a baby, and he's old, and they couldn't
Yeah.
get the time right.
I don't
This-
even remember that.
11/22/63, he ages in normal time and comes back older every time. I think you could go twice because you'll probably age the first time you go, but you probably won't age the second time you go.
So you're saying you could age twice?
Once again, though, it's leaving your family. That's
Yes.
the real question we're talking about.
I mean, I'd come back in my 70s.
Well, but I think the question
No,
is
80s. Wait, 40 or 30?
30 years.
Yeah, 70s.
what time is worth going to and for what reason? That's really what
the
it
big
comes down
question.
to.
That's down to you. What would you do?
You know, when the fast food burger was invented, would be a fun time to come back to.
I'm like, dinosaurs, Red Sea parting, you know?
Yeah. Oh, man, you could see things.
You just go back and you're like, I saw the Red Sea part.
That's pretty
And
cool.
now I'm 70 years old. That's pretty cool.
But you could go to the future and become a very profitable investor.
Boy, have I got a sports almanac for you.
If the percentage was a little lower, I'd be fine, but 50-50 is too big
If it
a
were
risk for me.
15 years, yes.
Yeah.
30 years,
This is too big a stake.
there needs to be something in it for me. So no.
Okay, no.
I don't have a time I'd like to travel to as much. Like what I'd do is I'd be like, all right, let's get some
Seeing the Beatles in concert, first time ever?
that'd be fun, but
Yeah.
not worth aging 70 years.
Yeah.
Or up to 70.
But it's a 50% chance.
It's true. But what I would do is I'd say, okay, let's get a little orphan child over here. Let's put him in there. He's a 40-year-old man. There you go.
And he'll train to hunt you down after that.
Wow.
A kid
You
that
are
found the jungle.
sacrificing a lot of people, Captain Charity.
But he won't help his mom hide a body.
Yeah.
Because it would turn out worse. I tried to explain that. I've seen too many movies.
Okay, same group of scientists. They're like, hey, good job on the whole time travel thing.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. Good job on saying no. The guy we sent, he's messed up. He's very
That
old.
kid that Joel sent,
Wow,
the orphan,
crazy.
His nose got 2 times too big.
he's a chicken.
Okay. I know you didn't take us up on that, but we'll tell you what. Here's what we got for you. We got this machine, and it will turn anything into chocolate. However, here's a problem. It requires a human sacrifice. We have a lot of funding into this project. It's absolutely going forward. We just need you to decide Who are you going to sacrifice?
Ghostbusters.
The local pickleball coach or the neighborhood school bus driver? You have to choose.
For the Midas touch of chocolate. A machine turns anything to chocolate?
Sure.
Why would that be worth a human sacrifice?
Ask the AI.
So the microphone you're using right now, Zach.
Yeah. Chocolate.
Dove chocolate, like just
It'd be awful for me.
Mint chocolate.
This is how
It's
Bond
good
villains start, guys.
good chocolate.
Or I guess Batman villains probably more.
Sometimes it's dark. Sometimes it's white.
Gross.
Caramel filled.
Sure.
Oh man.
A karma.
You just have to decide.
Microphone.
I mean,
You have to just either
let's be real.
local.
Oh, Joel's happy about the caramel filled microphone.
Are you sacrificing a pickleball coach or a school bus driver?
Look, pickleball is kind of a new fad. Like if you're a coach, I'm not saying you deserve to be sacrificed, but close.
I have a story to tell.
Go on.
Years ago.
You sacrificed a pickleball coach.
No, years ago. I've been watching Scrubs, and there's this whole episode about Jiggly Ball, where it's a game they completely made up just to punk this one guy. Mm-hmm. And around that same time in work, out of nowhere, everyone in the break room was talking about pickleball. And I honestly went, this seems made up to me. I have never seen a game of pickleball played. I have never played a game of pickleball. I do not know the rules. I do not understand the game. Therefore, I think it's made up. Therefore, the pickleball coach probably doesn't even exist. Sacrifice him.
It's a sport. They exist. Joel, that's rude.
It's not reality to me.
For chocolate, no.
Hashtag save the bus driver.
Chocolate's not worth it.
Oh, the question isn't whether you do it or not. You have to sacrifice something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Were you thinking I was just like, kill people for chocolate?
Well, listen, Joel, you've done less for less. Yeah, it would be pickleball coach. But I would ask sour gummies, please. I want everything to be a sour gummy.
I'll do it for you, but you got to change it to sour gummies.
Yeah.
No chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, chocolate would make me very sick.
I would also want to question the license of these scientists because I failed to see how a human sacrifice of a pickleball coach will enable a machine to turn things into chocolate.
Again, AI I'm not worried about the robots taking over at
Joel,
all.
Scientists. That answers it all.
Why'd you say that almost like Satan?
Scientists. Okay, finally. A scientist gives you a pill that will make you stronger, smarter, and more attractive.
Faster, stronger.
But it's only been tested on animals, and it has a small chance of killing you. If you don't take it, the opposite, Kent or Joel, has to.
Small chance of killing.
What do you do?
Small chance.
Small chance.
11%?
Sure, that's small.
Why'd you say 11 first? Why couldn't you say like 4?
No, 11 feels right.
11 feels right.
There has to be a risk. 4 is nothing. Okay, so
There's an 11% chance of killing
Joel,
you.
I'll take the pill.
You will?
Yeah.
You'll fall on the sword that makes you smarter, stronger, and more attractive.
Stronger.
If I must. I need it right now.
You don't. Kent, you are enough. You, look at me in the eyes. You are, no, look at me in the eyes.
Hold on.
Kent, you are enough. No, you look down again. You are enough. You are who you are.
Enough. Thank you, Joel. That was actually really sweet. That was tender.
There.
Was that a moral quandary?
Now
You put
take
him
that
up to?
pill and take that 11% chance because I'm not taking it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, Joel,
He's no, he'd take it.
you're making.
I could die.
He's
I could die.
already more handsome and smarter and stronger than me.
You're gonna willingly say like this might kill Ken, but it'll probably make him better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Kent's odds. But Kent, you don't realize I do really good at investing. I
So you invest in Big Pharma, which made this pill. Yes. Okay.
Kent, you're gonna be so strong. This without having to lose your smell. Congratulations.
Awesome. I love this.
All right, that ends our mad scientist experiments.
Fantastic.
Which brings us to a moral quandary.
All right.
This is a classic. This is actually not AI generated. This is just a general. You probably heard this one before.
Just the trolley one.
There's a trolley coming down the tracks.
Is it really the trolley one?
is.
I hate this dilemma.
This is the trolley.
I hate the
coming
trolley
down the
dilemma.
tracks and ahead. There are 5 people tied to the tracks and they're unable to move. The trolley will continue coming and will kill the 5 people on the tracks. There's nothing you can do to rescue the 5 people, but there is one lever. If you pull the lever, the train will be directed onto another track which has 1 person tied to it. Do you do nothing and 5 people die, or do you pull the lever and save 5 people, but 1 person dies by your hand? This is a classic moral dilemma.
Inaction. Or decision. Okay.
So I haven't slept for months, and I can teleport, so I can easily get that 1 person off the tracks. Real quick.
Nice try.
No,
I'm sure if you put me on the track, Joel would push the lever based on his gameplay so far.
Zach, I think that the actual trolley dilemma makes it a little bit more difficult because either it's like 5 random strangers or one person you know.
One person you know. I've heard that one.
And so you didn't say that. And so I'm actually just looking at the raw hard numbers here and saying sacrificing one person is better than losing 5 people. Therefore, I would move the track.
Sacrificing one person, but being the person to have done it.
Yes.
By your hand.
And
that
having to
person
just
is not
justify that decision of saying I had to make a decision and I had to one person.
Okay.
Inaction is action. I would sacrifice the one.
Okay. I feel like moral quandary wise, that's probably the right answer.
Yeah.
But it's now you have
I mean,
to
it would
live
not
with,
be-
I made that choice, and then you have to just constantly justify it to yourself.
Yeah.
But I did.
But
I
don't
saved
ask
those other
Joel
people.
if it's someone he knows and loves.
Yeah. Does that change it for you?
Yeah, that's not the question.
Does it change it for you?
I'm not losing any fingers over this one.
Okay. All right. Now let's just have a fun round of Would You Rather. Just
Yay!
quick questions. Would you rather? Don't think about it too much. We're going to move through several of these. Okay. They are, some of them ridiculous. AI generated. Okay. Would you rather be able to talk to plants, but only in a Scottish accent, or be able to speak with animals, but only in rhyming verse?
Animals.
Speak with animals. Yeah.
And rhyming verse every time. You have to think of a rhyme.
It'd be fun to talk with them in the sun.
Would you rather? You would also talk to animals?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Kent? Okay. Would you rather?
What are plants saying? Plants are boring.
Oh, I like the sun. The
Yeah,
sun's so good.
Then you got talking to Scottish
Chlorophyll.
accent.
Dude, have you had this water? It's so good.
I'm allergic to tap water. I'm allergic to tap water. All right. Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere in the world, but always arrive wearing clown shoes, or be able to fly, but only when holding an umbrella?
Like
Fly.
Mary Poppins. Oh, teleport.
Fly.
Teleport, but you arrive in clown shoes?
Yes, because teleporting is better than flying.
Flying is better, and if it rains, you get an umbrella.
Ella.
Hey. Would you rather eat a live goldfish or a spoonful of worms?
Goldfish.
Live goldfish.
Yeah.
What kind of worms? Like, are we talking like earthworms or like mealworms?
Is there dirt in the spoonful of worms?
We'll say it's generally clean worm.
Nobody.
That was my band's name in
Everybody hates me. Generally clean worm. What kind of music did you guys play?
We actually did opera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was, well, it was like a rock opera.
Yeah.
You know.
Rock.
Dirty lyrics, probably, though.
What?
Generally clean worm.
No, that wasn't allowed in college. You know where I went to college, right?
That's true.
Oh, man. So worms are goldfish? Man, that is not I don't want either.
I feel like a goldfish is an easy swallow,
True.
and it wouldn't
Yeah.
wiggle as much.
Both freak me out.
Yeah,
I guess I'd go goldfish too.
I probably would as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have a pet tarantula that always sings show tunes?
Oh, that's so annoying.
baby. Hello, my honey. Hello,
I like
my
that's your
rectum gal.
go-to.
Or a pet skunk that paints portraits of you while you sleep?
Does it stink?
It's a skunk.
Okay, that's generalizing.
Wait, does it stink or does it stink at painting?
No, I assume it's a good painter. And it's also creepy that it's just painting while you're asleep.
Dude, a singing tarantula creeps me out. I am doing a painting skunk.
I will take
Okay.
the painting skunk.
Does the tarantula
Painting
does it get on kicks where it's only doing Wicked songs for like a month, or like Legally
It's swinging-
Blonde the
it's swinging
musical?
on a thread.
If you can't find me,
Defying gravity.
look to the western sky.
And it thinks it can belt, but it's not quite good enough.
Dude, imagine it's on your chest being like popular.
Oh,
you're gonna be popular.
That thing, I would want to kill it immediately. But then it's like, could I take a request?
You're like, what's going on?
I picture Flower from Bambi as painting my picture, and I just think it's adorable.
But it stinks.
It's okay. Pepe Le Pew got over it, so can I. You don't even have a sense of smell.
You've gained it back. You're just walking through your house and you just like, $96,000. Oh, my spider's at it again.
I'll take the spider since Joel took the skunk. How about that?
All right.
He's got the Sweeney Todd phase in October.
That's creepy.
This is just a terrible AI generated.
I'm so hard trying to think of a single spider pun related to a musical right now, and I couldn't get it.
Would you rather have the power to make people laugh uncontrollably or the power to make them cry on command? What?
I already have one of these powers.
I got you. Okay. Would you rather be able to turn invisible at will, but your nose never stops running, or be able to teleport anywhere, but you will always arrive completely nude?
Nude teleporting.
Because you want to teleport so bad.
I want to teleport, and I see it. Man, it's a terrible movie, but Time Traveler's Wife. You guys remember that terrible movie?
Yeah.
No.
He time travels.
Is that
but
Eric Bana?
Yeah, it's awful. But whenever he time travels, he ends up naked wherever he goes. And he had to go find clothes, and I'm like, I can do that. I can find clothes like him. Like Eric Bana.
Or just having a runny nose.
All the time, man.
That's really annoying.
I'd have to have tissue stuck up your nose. That is awful.
So you can just see the tissue? That's all you see?
I
Tissue
don't
stuck
have
up?
to teleport, meaning I can resist the urge. Or maybe I could set up little stations where I know there's clothing around.
It's not that easy, though.
I could teleport into...
It'd be the middle of Paris, France, right?
Yeah, where they're hanging laundry.
And there's cops. They'll want to arrest you, and you can't really fly away. You could teleport
away.
Oh, man, you know what? I got to be a hippie and teleport. That sounds about right.
Hippie or hypocrite?
Whoa, oh, come on. Flying an umbrella.
This is a classic from Reddit. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
Not a goose, right? Not a goose or a swan.
Duck.
One horse-sized duck I'll take on.
A horse-sized duck.
There's 100 of those little guys.
That's a big duck.
It is a big duck.
Okay, so little tiny horses that kind of buck, but they got like little legs. But strength in numbers.
Maybe.
They be kicking your little ankles.
Yes, you're kicking your little ankles.
How do you beat a horse-sized duck? How in the world do you beat that?
With a club?
Like a spear or something? Can I turn it to chocolate? I'm trying to think how many little tiny horses I could take on.
I'm just thinking, Kent.
Yeah.
I play duck hunt. I know how to take care of a duck. Was that Ernie or was that the dog?
Don't worry about it. You know, I'm overthinking this. I'm going to go. I'm going to fight the battalion of horses.
Really?
Yeah, I think it'd be really funny
There's
to watch.
100 of them.
Listen,
It was, punt them away. It'd be great.
Laura, I'm very sorry, but kicking little horses would be kind of funny.
Kicking little horses is great.
She's going to get out.
She really will.
Yeah, you're in trouble. Or would you rather be without elbows or without knees?
Wait, so it's either stilts, like stilt walking, or straight arms that you could not like bring food to your face.
That's the problem.
You are Ken doll.
No,
So it's
I
like
think
long bones. We're talking long bones here.
Dude, not a problem. Hoverboards exist. My straight legs, I don't need them. I can just use a hoverboard wherever I go. But eating without an arm that bends, or hugging somebody, imagine the awkward hugs if your arms didn't bend when you do like the Frankenstein.
I mean, that's how I hug anyway. So, yeah, it's got to be
me had good time.
no knees.
No knees. That makes sense.
I don't need it.
Would you rather have?
No.
Would you rather have 500 tarantulas crawling in your house
Ew.
or 1,000 crickets jumping around your room?
500 or 1,000?
500 tarantulas or 1,000 crickets?
1,000 crickets.
1,000 crickets.
1,000 crickets. There I was going to say.
Imagine how dirty you'll feel.
Yeah, but I own a vacuum.
You'll never catch a 1,000.
I won't catch 1,000, but I don't like the idea of trying to kill 500
How
tarantulas
many
in my
crickets
house.
can a vacuum hold? 300?
6,425.
Oh, okay. Great. Thank you. A vacuum full of crickets.
I got a vacuum full of crickets.
Yeah, I guess crickets.
Okay.
Unless these tarantulas are all singing in unison.
It's a choir. It's like
A chorus line.
Tabernacle Choir, Temple Square, but a tarantula horn.
Oh, they're dead.
Okay, would you rather always take a cold shower or
the other one, Zach. I hate it so much.
or always sleep an hour less than you need to be fully rested?
Yeah, sleep less.
You lose an hour of sleep or always have a cold shower?
Sleep less. Cold showers are the worst.
I gotta say sleep less.
You know those
I can nap
people
during
that are
the day.
like, you got to start your day with a cold shower because I'm a good investor.
You mean psychopaths?
Exactly.
Good investor.
No,
Yeah.
a warm shower is so nice.
It's so nice.
I can make up for the sleep later. Do like a nap and it'll be an hour less than I want. But
No, you don't. You don't get enough sleep. That's the trade-off.
well, that's being a father.
Oh, you made it too real.
Would you rather have a freakishly huge smile or a freakishly small nose?
I can control the level of my smile, meaning I can go little smile, subtle smile.
No, you can't. This is
Freakishly huge smile.
It's freakishly huge
Listen
when
to
I
the
when I
description.
smile fully. Like
Yeah.
if I'm actually laughing, then I turn into like
you
the
laugh
Joker.
a lot. You smile a lot.
but I cannot change the size of my freakishly small nose.
Yeah, I'm going to go for small nose.
Small nose.
Yeah.
All right.
Freakishly large smile.
Freakishly large smile. Would you rather have super sensitive taste buds or super sensitive hearing?
Well, if you ask Joel, listen,
I knew
why did we
it.
think about this for
I
so
knew
long?
it. I said nothing.
He was like, little. Well, you guys do know. Why don't you introduce me as the super taster? Listen. So, taste buds or hearing?
Taste buds or hearing?
Super hearing or super taste? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. No, just super sensitive.
Oh, sensitive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
oh.
sensitive.
So like loud
No,
noises.
I
could.
can eat mild foods, but avoiding loud noises would be a pain. So
Yeah, but then you could turn the TV down to a low volume and still.
I'm talking
Do
just
you
like,
like the one lady on Encanto? It's like, I can hear what they're saying.
yeah.
I'll take the hearing.
I'll take the taste. I can eat blander foods. That'll be healthier.
Me do. So.
I'd be such a good listener.
You would be, but then when
people are like gossip, you'll catch everyone's.
but then when those
gossip.
tarantulas come in and start singing, you're gonna pull your hair out.
Yeah, but if you choose crickets, I mean, you're gonna hate it.
So, a deer, a female deer. And finally, would you rather that every time you shower, you grow scales for 24 hours?
Full body scales.
Uh-huh. Or
Cool.
you cannot go to sleep until you've watched An Inconvenient Truth.
Every night?
Every night.
My goodness.
Wait, the scales last an hour?
24 hours.
But then I have to shower every day. I have scales permanently.
You could not.
That's Portland for you.
Every 3 days.
Let's see. You couldn't sleep until you watch An Inconvenient Truth. Al Gore, we all know, is very entertaining.
This is not a dilemma for me.
Go on.
It's an inconvenient truth
Yeah.
because 1.75 speed exists.
He keeps trying to cheat.
He always massages it to
This
his
isn't
favor.
a cheat. This is finding the loopholes that you have not closed.
There we go. This wasn't even me. This is Dilemma Rama on Facebook for a lot of these. Like half of these were AI generated. The second half were from Dilemma Rama on Facebook. All right.
I'm going to say scales, and I'll shower once a week.
You're going to shower once a week and go scales.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't want to
Kent,
watch
you're
Inconvenient
so.
Truth.
I love warm showers.
But no, it's not a cold shower.
I know, but I'll take a warm shower a week.
But Kent,
Yes.
you're saying you're so opposed to watching a movie, a documentary that's probably 90 minutes long, so you can stink, and then when you shower,
Just for a day.
when you're freshly showered, no one can get near you because you're covered in fish scales
Yeah, I'll just call in sick for that day.
for once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go well.
Yeah.
I could squeeze
Every
in-
single night you're watching that movie?
Dude, I'll crank out An Inconvenient Truth at breakfast, and then I'll be able to sleep that night. As long as I watch it once a day, I'm good, right?
Yeah. You just have to watch it before you go to sleep.
Do I get like a cool split tongue?
Okay, Kurt Connors. All right, that was our Would You Rather section. Thank you for playing, gentlemen.
All right.
You've done very well. All right, moral quandary. Your final moral quandary. Okay, you're on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
Thank you. Let's say a large ferry. You're on a large ferry, you and several other people, and you've just been informed that a mad terrorist has placed a bomb on your boat. He's given the detonator to another ferry that's full of prisoners.
Oh, I see where this is going.
They have the detonator for the bomb. They have the detonator for the bombs on your boat. You have the detonator for the bombs on their boat. Do you press the button?
This was AI generated?
No, I just made it up.
No, you didn't make it up. This is from The Dark Knight.
No, it's from the Dark
I was
Knight.
going to ask him where he got these scars.
Yeah.
From the Dark Knight. You're in the Dark Knight. Do you press the button?
No.
No.
That is one of the most noble and great moments of that movie, honestly, is when they decide that the boat of prisoners decides they're not.
But
gonna
we've
press
also, we're watching a work of fiction
right.
where,
Yeah, that's literally
But-
what I wondered. Would you actually...
because
press the button?
they could be the ones that detonate your boat.
And they could have. And I love the way they played out because the people saying we want to detonate the boat, they have a perfectly good argument that it's like they're criminals. They've served their time. Like it was like,
As a
yeah, I get
reminder,
that.
the boat will allegedly also blow up at midnight.
Right. Either
Regardless,
if you don't make a choice, then they're both going to blow up. But I would.
Putin was arrested, and he's on that boat.
The entire population of Oregon is on the other one.
Oh, easy.
No, I wouldn't press the button. I would be like, I can't have that on my conscience.
You just let it blow up at midnight and hope Batman saves you?
Yes.
Okay.
Just because I was so proud of everyone in that movie, I
Exactly.
too would want to be proud of myself.
Exactly.
It's a great moment. It's one of my favorite moments in movies.
Honestly, that movie, Dark Knight, is quite dark in tone and like a lot of bad stuff's happening. But
It does warn you in the title.
Yes. But that is the turning point where it's like, no, people are good. And I love that they give you that hope.
I love the movie. I could have done without this city just showed you that. Yeah, that part.
Yeah, sure.
Christian Bale.
Zach, that is the third time this season you bashed on Christian Bale in the Batman.
I'm just saying. My opinion has turned on him. Okay. No. Once again, one of my legitimately favorite moral quandaries in a movie. I love how it played out, and I just think it's really fun. That's what I thought of when I was writing this. Okay. Finally, your final category for this episode of What Would Baconsale Do, brought to you by ChatGPT, but this category is brought to you by Honey Mustard. This is, you see a cute lady in Target. She's a 9. After exchanging smiles...
Hey, we're not allowed to give numbers because we got in trouble for that first time.
No, we're fine. We're Baconsale. Okay. We've talked about celebrity deaths, and we've talked about bullying at Portland. I think we talk about rating scales on the opposite sex.
After exchanging smiles and hellos, you look down in her cart and see blank. Do you
the shopping cart?
Do you continue
and Honey came up with these?
The conversation.
I'm so excited.
My wife wrote these.
And she is, I was going to say, she is in the mental health profession.
She is.
And by the way, when I go to Target, I'm wearing something like this. I'm wearing a collared shirt.
Yeah.
Right? Like purposely, I dressed up to go to Target.
Yep.
Just in case.
But then you still wear the jean shorts like that?
Yeah. Yes. Yep. With the holes right there.
Yeah.
You know, Mama Shock with Target.
I like seeing the pockets.
Right. And I check for rings on the fingers, and kind of go, all right. A lot of yoga pants in here. I'm okay with that. And so, yeah, Target is a good place to go. So I'm very excited for this evening.
Okay, very good. Again, this is written by my wife. First of all, again, you look down in the cart and you see a bedazzled dog carrier with a yappy Yorkie inside. Do you continue the conversation?
So we are single in this scenario.
Single in the scenario.
And we're not saying we're going to get married. We're just saying, do you pursue anything?
Do you continue the conversation?
But it's yapping in the store.
Yapping.
So
what kind of dog is it you said?
It's a bedazzled dog carrier with a yappy Yorkie inside.
But she brought
Yorkshire
it
Terrier.
to Target.
Brought it to Target.
Which means there's like a certain kind of behavior
goes
there.
with her everywhere.
Fur baby. It's a fur baby.
It's a fur baby situation.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I have no problem with this one.
Even though you could barely speak above the dog barking?
Yes.
Yelping?
Well, Yorkies have a lifespan of about 13 to 16 years.
That's a long time.
I'm in long relationship territory.
About 13 or 16 years.
Okay.
And it's bedazzled. I love how that's a factor.
She's talented. She's a designer.
Meaning that if this dog is at the end of its 13 or 16 years, she gets another one. And that's life.
Sure.
And she treats it better than your kids. Better than she would if she had kids.
Premium food. Expensive.
And so if you went to the store, I'm not saying like you're going to get married to her, but if you went to the store, you would be bringing the dog everywhere too. And probably carrying a little handbag.
Oh, yeah. You'd look great in it.
I'm still going to say yes.
Okay.
Ye who said no at dog food is now okay with an actual dog.
This shows growth.
The past 6 years have really beat me down, Joel.
All right.
Ken,
yeah.
you are a good person.
I'm looking you straight in the eyes.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
New shopping cart. You look down and you see 6 home decor signs with multiple fonts reading such phrases as gather, live, laugh, love, and home is where your heart is.
So we're in Utah County.
Clearly.
Unironic. Home decor.
Unironic. I thought these were cute and on sale.
I have no problem with this.
None
whatsoever.
Live, laugh, lover.
None whatsoever, because lover is in there, Kent. I love all 3 of those things.
Yeah, but like you, as your
laughing
as your decoration, I also imagine that she is like an Instagrammer that is always posting stuff like this.
Ain't no problem with that.
Where it's like trying to be super motivational for the 30 people that follow her. This is kind of disturbing. But I'll continue.
More than a bedazzled dog carrier?
Listen, that's a type. Well, they're both types. I'm still going to pursue it.
Okay. Wow. Kent's opening all sorts of doors here.
We'll see.
9 various sized coordinating bedroom throw pillows.
9
only
pillows?
9? Wait, only 9?
9
How does she fit all those in the shopping cart?
It's a big cart.
Wait, so 9 coordinating
bedroom throw pillows.
Joel, how do you feel about throw pillows?
Pointless.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been scolded, not by my wife, but I've been scolded by other people for laying on throw pillows.
Do you currently have throw pillows?
No.
Oh, jackpot.
No, I was going to say, like on bed or on couch?
Both or either?
All pillows are fair game in our house to lay on.
Okay.
Which is nice.
Do you have them on the bed? So,
No.
because at that point, every night you go to bed, after you watch An Inconvenient Truth, you'd have to grab the throw pillows, take them off, and then every morning.
Have I told you guys this story before about the throw pillows? I went over to this is high school. Went over to a girl's house, and just to set the stage here, they lived in kind of their backyard kind of faced a little bit of a forest, but there's like a basement level with windows, big bay windows.
Yeah.
And the girl I was going out with at the time, we weren't like dating, but we'd gone on a couple dates. We went downstairs and we were in a room for a second, and she had so many pillows on her bed. And I said, "How do you sleep with so many pillows on your bed?" She's like, "Well, I was actually going to get ready for bed. I'll just show you what my process is." And I'm like, "Sure." And she had this whole process of like, this pillow goes here, this pillow goes here, this pillow goes here, like putting it off the bed in order. And then she like folds back the covers, and she's showing me all this. And also we hear on the window, and her little sister's outside, and she says, "Don't get in the bed with him."
That wasn't.
And we were like, "No."
I was showing him my
I was
OCD.
terrified. Yeah, but no, yeah.
I have a feeling like if someone has that many throw pillows, that they would not let me decorate if there was a living situation. I feel like they would have carte blanche over everything. A lot of control. I think it's a control thing.
Okay. You're out with throw pillows? I'm in.
I have 3 throw pillows. I will stay in.
Okay.
I feel like
You're still in, even
more
nine.
than 9. More than 9.
You don't know how
We have
many
an
there
issue.
are right now.
You're not throwing away throw pillow. Throwing throw
This
pillows.
is not necessarily starting from from scratch. This could be an addition.
So there could be 18.
Could be.
That's a lot of pillows. Imagine put those all in the grass and then jumping off the roof on them. That'd be fun.
Oh, that would be fun. I'll stay.
You look down in the cart and you see an assortment of knives and various colored duct tape.
Dude, I'm in. What wonderful crafts we'll create together.
Like a knife
She said knives, right?
Knives, assorted knives, various sizes,
and duct tape.
and duct tape.
She's an artist.
Multiple colors.
I'm in. Multiple colors. She could be creating a duct tape
Joel-
prom dress.
When's the last time you went on a date with? When were you single last? I'll say that.
That would probably
year?
be like. Does this include like before marriage or when I was
before
dating my
marriage.
wife?
Before marriage, when you were dating last, right?
But pre my wife.
Yes.
Pre-dating my wife.
Yes.
Even 2006.
Things have changed. There's a lot of crazy out there.
Yeah,
Like there's a lot of crazy.
but multiple colors.
And I'm not saying it's just the women. I'm saying it's everybody. But I'm saying there's enough risk out there for danger. I'm going to back away.
No, can't. A psychopath would hide themselves buying these purchases. They would like buy them
I don't think so.
a little bit of a time and then have a collection. This person is obviously doing something big right then, and they're doing it in the open.
Maybe
It's not
they're just
scary.
buying in parts.
What?
They already bought the rope the day before, and now they're buying duct tape and knives.
I'm picturing like a shopping cart full of duct tape and knives. What do you need duct tape and knives for? If not, like that much duct tape.
Yeah,
and knives?
what do you need it for? What would be your
roll.
justification?
One roll
of being like,
I know.
how
that,
would you flirt with someone that has knives and duct tape in their
I
shopping
know
cart?
that you know that one roll can tie up a person.
Yeah. Oh wait, I don't know. Admission. It's scary out there.
Admission.
I'm like, and usually 1.5.
Yes, this sounds more artsy to me. I'm not afraid of it.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
It's been a while since Joel's dated. I'm just saying.
Joel, I love you.
Thank you.
You're very
Zach,
positive.
we appreciate you and all that you do.
Oh, come on.
Positive affirmation.
He sacrificed us a few times already.
All right. Finally, you look down in the cart and you see assorted, brightly colored vinyl records of reggae bands you've never heard of and 5 bags of various potato chips.
All right, what are you implying there, Zach?
Nothing.
Okay.
That's what it is. What it is.
Look, they could just like reggae and munching completely sober.
I
I would gonna say that you said they're a 9, right? That's they've been 9 out of 10 dreams. Is that the way we put it?
Yes.
So they're vinyl fans, so they're kind of hipsters.
a little bit hipster. They're colored. You know, they're like the red ones and the yellow ones and green.
Yeah.
Oh, the records are colored. Like the vinyl,
The
actually
vinyl
colored,
records
the
themselves
album.
are
Okay.
colored.
And in 5 bags of potato chips?
Yeah.
Did you say 5?
Are they like
5.
sour cream and onion?
Various. Original.
If salt and vinegar's in, I'm out.
Salt
Yeah,
and
me
vinegar.
too.
Salt and vinegar's got to be there.
What if it's just salt and vinegar, all 5?
Oh, 5.
Oh my gosh.
No, I said this on the last
That's a red
episode.
flag.
Just because they eat something doesn't mean I have to eat something.
If you want to kiss them, which is why you're still talking to them, that's a problem.
Wow.
I've-
You smell
I've-
like salt and vinegar and nothing else.
I've kissed people who've eaten salt and vinegar chips. Happens.
I have a feeling lifestyle differences would be too much. I'm out.
Okay.
I'm in. I'd at least go on a date and see where it goes. Because if nothing else, man, I'm gonna eat some potato chips,
and you'll want to eat a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Me. With that, you have completed What Would Baconsale Do?
It's not twa.
What would Baconsale Do?
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, and thank you, Honey Mustard, and thank you, AI. Almighty AI.
Thank you, ChatGPT.
For giving us these different scenarios. We hope you played along at home. We hope you enjoyed it. And let us know your answers. You don't have to do all of them. Just pick your favorites and let us know on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter which ones you had answers for. Because we want to see, we want to delve into your psyches as well.
This is a little bit less,
morbid,
serial killery than they have been in the past.
Thank you.
Yes. We appreciate that. We appreciate the organization too. Instead of just jumping, it's like jarring back and forth, which was fun
a
too.
little less whiplash.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zach.
But before we go, we want to thank some patrons in a couple of categories, including the Eye on the Listener tier, which includes Lady Terry A. Finley, Jennifer Kilkowski, Braden Winterton, Alicia Bass, Sir and Madam Hicks, Adam and Rachel Crump, Scott Sprague, Juice the Cooler King Swallow, Andrew Dancing Through the Fire, Casey Cummings, Ryan and Marley, Debbie Foster, Dave Kelly, Angela Plotz, and Rocky and Steph. Then, of course, we have our Bacon Council, which includes Nicole Deke Hale, the one, the only Chris Anderson, Johnny English the Brick, Stephen, everyone's favorite Ross, Her Royal Highness Jessica Terry, our favorite couple, the Madsons, Star Wars expert Kyler, Glow Clendaniel, the other Josh, and Beaker.
Thank you, patrons.
Thank you, patrons.
You are the ant to our celery. But if you want to find me, you can find me at 76Joel on Twitter, or you can find me performing with Quickwits. They perform improv comedy at the Midville Performing Arts Center. For more details, go to qwcomedy.com or go to the Quickwits Facebook page.
You can find me on Twitter or Instagram. It's at Kenny3DD. You can read my movie reviews at ShowtimeShowdown.com.
If you'd like to connect with me, you can do so on Twitter and Instagram at Tumbling Mustard. But more importantly, make sure you're following Bacon Sale. Go ahead and like that Facebook page or visit at Bacon Sale on Twitter and Instagram. While you're doing that, go to tpublic.com/baconsale where you can see our assortment of all sorts of merchandise, mostly t-shirts. It's great. And then if you like the show and you like what's going on, you want to support us further, visit patreon.com/baconsale where support starts at just $3 a month. We have all sorts of extra benefits and, of course, the very famous Bacon Bits. That's where the fun off-the-cuff content
Infamous?
is.
They're infamous?
Infamous, El Guapo. That's patreon.com/baconsale. So until next time, you smell that? Oh, sorry. Kent doesn't.
I think I've dated far worse than any situation that could have come up in those shows.
I'm just here to ask the questions, man.
So basically, we're Superman with COVID.
Imagine
I'd still
never
tell him,
worrying if you're going to crush your child's skull under a couch. CrossFit over there smells real bad.
Sunday nap?
Oh, yeah.
I like myself.
I'm sorry, I like myself.
Boring.
Congratulations, nerds. You can still read.
Yeah.
Did you kill her? Kind of. I wish for amazing investing sense.
Okay. Well, Joel will help you invest in cryptocurrency.
Kent's over here like, I'm going to be the richest man on earth. And Joel's over here like, you ever heard Dave Ramsey?
I can't give investment tips to chickens.
You get your wishes.
Joel, I'm so sorry.
What'd you do to me?
Bacon Sale's over.
Man, Kent's done really well for himself.
Yeah.
That was your alien voice, Zach?
Yeah.
He's drunk. I want people to let me turn.
No.
I want to see what it's
I've
like.
told you time and time again.
Joel, please let me turn.
No.
What if it's an amazing experience?
I've already decided this. If we get in a zombie apocalypse, I'm actually just going to kill you.
You could go to the future and become a very profitable investor. Joel's happy about the caramel microphone.
Kent, you are enough. You, look at me in the eyes. You are, no, look at me in the eyes.
Hold on.
Kent, you are enough. No, you look down again. You are enough. Plants are boring.
Oh, I like the sun. The
Yeah, but
sun's so good.
Then you got to talk to the Scottish
Chlorophyll.
accent.
Dude, have you had this water? It's so good.
Oh, my spider's at it again. Kicking little horses. It's great.
A lot of yoga pants in here. I'm okay with that.
Shows growth.
The
It
past
does.
6 years have really beat me down, Joel.
I have no problem with this.
None.
None whatsoever.
Live, laugh, lover.
None whatsoever, because lover is in there, Kent.
Portland.